Hey guys, how you doing? All right. This is not necessarily a Christmas story, but it's definitely an interesting one, to say the least. All right. So I had moved back to Brooklyn in 2013, and I moved from Albany, New York. Now, I don't know if anyone's ever been to Albany, New York before, but once you get there, you're like, I gotta get the hell out of here. Because Albany has like the look of Flint, Michigan, and the alcoholism of Staten Island. That's really what it is. But I moved back to New York in 2013. I had moved to continue doing comedy. And in that year, my girlfriend and I, we also broke up. So when I moved there, it was mostly to like do comedy, but like to get back with her and to get over her at the same time, you know? So to get over her, I decided to join a dating app called Tinder. I don't know if anyone's very familiar with Tinder, but yeah, he's like, yeah, I know about it. But Tinder is an app where like it just surveys like the area and lets you know who's around, you know. And Tinder is great. It is like, you know how submarines have like a radar for danger? That's exactly what Tinder is. It's just like a radar for people who are emotionally broken. That's pretty much what that is, you know? Which is like, you know what? Which is like how I would like to choose my partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everyone's been on the app, but like, I'm on the app and I see people like doing shit. And I'm like, you ever see someone just like rock climbing? And I'm like, left swipe, not doing that at all. But if I see a girl like making out with a dog, I'm like, you know what? I might do this one. This might be one that might be kind of good. I had matched with a woman from Australia. And we were talking for a little bit, and she invited me to a Lily Allen concert, right? Which is one of the whitest concerts that you could ever invite me to. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing whiter than that is like inviting me to an Iggy Azalea concert. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I told her that like I couldn't go. I was with my friends. I was really busy and I couldn't go. But maybe next time, whatever. 2 days later, she invited me to an Iggy Azalea concert. And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll go. I'm not a big fan of the Iggy Azalea, the rapper, but like, whatever, it's a free concert, I'm gonna go hang out. Before the concert, we meet up at a bar. And now I'm at the bar waiting for her, and she comes in. And when she comes in, I'm like, oof, all right. Not what the picture said, you know? Yeah, it's just like, oh. I can see why people put their pictures up from 2 years ago, because things are not the same. But we were talking, and she's a pretty awesome person. We talked for about 2 hours, and I was telling her about like my experiences like on the dating app, mostly sexual experiences or whatever. And as I'm telling her this, she's kind of getting a little bit like hot and bothered by what I'm telling her, you know. And before too long, we realized that like, oh, we have to get to the concert. So we were talking for 2 hours. When we leave to go to the concert, Iggy is on her last song. That's how long we've been talking. So I'm like, all right, we here for this last song. Let's just enjoy the last song. So I'm back there singing fancy. I'm like, I'm so fancy. And as I'm singing it, I'm looking around to see if there's any other black people around. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be caught singing that fucking song. You know? It's like, what you doing? You know? Really don't. It's like, what you doing? I'm singing fancy, motherfucker, get with it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So, we finished the concert, and then we were like planning to kind of go back to her place afterward. I've been telling her it's getting hot and bothered, we're gonna go back to her hotel. Before we get to the hotel though, she said, Vernon, I want to have sex with you, but I don't want to feel like a slut, you know? And when I hear that, my mind goes into guy mode, you know? No, you're never a slut at all. No way, you know? You can make great decisions at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's what you do, you know? But I was like, it's okay, you know? Because I've been on Tinder for like a very long time, and I had sex with Beauty and the Beast. It was fucking horrible, you know? But I was like, it's all right, you know? We're gonna have to have sex, it's okay. And we just continued to hang out for the rest of the night. And I gave her a kiss on the cheek, and I went home. On the way home though, I texted her and I was like, I'm gonna masturbate to you tonight, right? Yeah, I mean, I knew that I wasn't, but I just wanted to plant that seed in her head, you know what I'm saying? That morning she texted me, she said, I masturbated to you when I got home. And I'm like, gotcha, you know? She said, I regret not having sex with you, so I made my checkout time later. So if you want to come over to have sex, we can. And I read that. When I read that, I got up from my bed in Brooklyn and I jetted to Manhattan, you know? I got up and I ran down. I didn't wash up and do anything. I just put my clothes on. I mean, I brushed my teeth, but like I just ran downstairs. I ran for like 3 or 4 blocks to the train station, just ran up the block, ran up the train station, up the stairs. When I got up the stairs, I just stood there at the platform. Now, you know, guys, I don't know if anyone here is a runner, you know, but guys, if you're a runner or you're running for something very fast, you're like sweating, and if you stand in one place for a second, you just get that whiff of ball smell that just come up to your nose, you know? You know, like that's the only smell that can like you get this, right? Like it's the only smell that can like fight home the smell. You know what I'm saying? They can go back and forth with it, you know. But I was like, make sure like I just would not. She's not going down in this area at all, you know. Make sure that's the thing. I think every guy's like, yeah, I know that smell. It's gross. So when I get to her hotel, she's laid out on the bed for me, and the first thing I do is I go down on her, you know, because that's how I introduce myself. Hello, my name's Vernon, and I love Beachy Pussy. That's what I would do, you know. Now, as I'm doing this might get a little crass, but like as I'm doing this, she looks up at me, and she's like, Vernon, will you lick my asshole? Right? Now, a lady has never asked me to lick her asshole before. I just do that, all right? You know? My mom taught me right. You open the doors and you just lick asshole. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's how it. And so I do that, and then it's over, and then she looks at me, and she's like, Vernon, do you want your asshole licked? And no. No, it's not me. Listen, man, I grew up in Brooklyn. I still have like an old school mind frame. I don't think a lady's mouth should ever be down there in that specific region. That just is what it is, you know? But she kept pushing me. She kept pushing me. So I was like, okay, all right. And when I said yeah, I realized that I just got peer pressure into getting my ass licked. Because like listen, in the 80s and 90s, like there were all these like anti-drug commercials like to like prepare you for saying no. For that, but there was none for getting prepared for that to happen, you know. And she did it, and I don't know if any guy here has ever had that happen before, but it is the most amazing thing that's ever gonna. It's great, you know. It's like Eskimo kisses for your butt. That's pretty much what it is. That's really what it is like, you know. And after it was over, we just, you know, had sex around the apartment. I mean, they're at the hotel, and then we left. And we left to get some cheesecake and tea, you know, because that's what you pair with butthole. It was just cheesecake and tea, you know. That's how you talk about it as. And she went back to Australia, and I went back to Brooklyn. And in that time, we were talking for like maybe about a good 3 to 6 months, you know. And she liked me, and I liked her. It was very cool. I had this. In society that we live today, we always, like, the ladies that have this idea of, like, you know, this Disney idea of, like, meeting your meeting your prince, maybe like a far away thing, and like, you know, and this is what I grew up with. Like I grew up with a lot of women, so like I had this idea too that maybe, you know, maybe this would be the person that I should be with. You know, like my girlfriend and I just broke up. Maybe this was a sign that like maybe this faraway person from this faraway land might be just for me. You know, it was really cool. And it was pretty nice. I was pretty good. I was good to her. And in this time frame, we were talking. Like I said, like 3 to 6 months. And her Christmas present to me was she bought us a ticket to Hawaii to spend for an entire week. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, right. My friend's like, don't go. I'm like, I'm going to fucking Hawaii, man. Even if I gotta die, I'm dying in the sun. It's all right, you know? And she bought me a ticket to Hawaii. It was really dope. That gesture, to me, is a really great gesture, you know? Because, like I said before, I'm a kid from Brooklyn, right? Grew up in the mid-'80s and '90s. I grew up around hearing gunshots. I grew up around the crack epidemic. You know, like as you get older, a lot of that stuff just kind of gets to you, and you realize what it is. And then as you get older, you realize like sometimes you get older, you realize what's been going on. As like when they tell you as a young black dude that you're not gonna go anywhere, or just like enjoy a certain slice of life, that shit sticks with you, you know. And you don't realize it until later. And it was cool that like with this woman, I got to enjoy a slice of life, you know? And all I had to do was lick an asshole, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know? Which sucks because like now I'm licking every asshole I can see where I can go, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's my story. Thank you very much. Have a good night.